All right. I starting to design this program. I call it the defeat to victory. You know, I found out that as I study and do my research and reading book, I find that many people, they are, you know, Christian also.
Sorry, Alex. Sorry. Alex, I also ask for your permission to leave. Yeah,
Okay.
because
Right.
the Singapore start at
yeah, you got a meeting, right?
9 a.m. in Cambodian time.
Yeah, fine,
Sorry,
fine. Go ahead, go ahead.
I will come again. Thank you so much.
If you guys got things to do, whatever, you all can leave anytime. No worries. You know, I will just go on. All right. When I finish, you know, I would post into the YouTube. All right. Then you all can watch again. All right. I hope I won't take too much of your time. Our class will be about 1 hour and 30 minutes. I don't think I want to take that long. You know, cannot. All right. Fine. Right. So I want to say is that along the way, especially Christian also, sometimes we are stuck. All right. Very sad is that some Christians don't even see victory. You know, it's okay, Nihon. Thank you very much. You know, Christians don't even see victory in their life. One reason that people don't see victory in themselves is probably, I would see, is probably because they lose direction. Their focus is wrong. Their focus is not clear. All right. So I hope that in this class, where we go through about 10 to 15 weeks together, 3 months, 3 or 4 months together, we would understand a little bit more about who we are, what we can do, and be more focused, clearer in our direction. That will help us to move further. That's why I start with self-awareness. This is the first lesson, self-awareness, how we can move, all right, from who we are to the next level, you know, because of who I am. Because of who I am and because of what I have. Or rather, because of what God gave me. All right. So when we talk about self-awareness, think about yourself, right? There are few areas that we will discuss, we'll talk about, is yourself in terms of your thoughts, the thinking, yourself. Your thoughts has to do with your feelings. Thinking and feeling, there's a tie, you know. All right. How you feel? I remember who Lay, are you there, Lay?
Mr. Vươn.
Vươn,
Vươn, yeah. Vươn. I rename. Yes, Vươn.
No, Liang Lai. Liang, is it? Yes, I'm calling you Liang, you know.
Lê Niang.
Lê Niang.
Lê
Niang.
Yes.
Okay, Lê Niang. Lê Niang. Okay, I ask you, because we have a good talk just now, we joke, you know, about food. All right. How you feel now after you go through your diet and all these things? How you feel?
Feel better than before.
Feel better, right? You feel good, right? Because of you put something in your head that you want to go on diet.
Yep.
You know, you want to lose weight. You feel good. You get it?
Yes.
So this very basic about us, our life. You know, thinking. So that will also affect our thinking, affect the way we feel. All right.
Yes.
So Lei Yang, you started with thinking that I think you know, it's time for me to lose some weight. So you do it, action.
Yes.
You know, let me just explain a little bit. So we call it a TFA. You know, right? Maybe, just maybe, I could be wrong, right? Just maybe, you know, when first you started thinking, oh, you know, I want to lose weight because maybe you feel weak. Do you feel weak the time?
The first time we feel weak, but from time to time, when our body adapt with what we change, the way we change, we start better now.
All right. So
I can without food 24 hours, and then I try to move on to 36 or just only try.
Yeah. So the thinking, and then you feel, I don't feel tired, so you had a feeling sad or something, you know.
When our body, the energy in our body has two types. The first is our body use sugar is energy is only to feel weight, but is our body use the fat. Good fat is as energy. It better. It means we are led to feel hungry.
Yeah.
It more energy is we use fat as energy is we can stay longer without food and no feel hungry. But if we use our body use sugar is the energy, we are hurry to feel weak or feel hungry.
Yeah, that's right.
That is, I call we just know ourselves, know our health, like I call self-aware.
Yeah, self-aware, now you realize, and because of that kind of a feeling, that will cause us to do something, action.
Yes.
Soki, correct, so we act, we do something, either go on diet or rest well or whatever thing. I told you all that one session we talk about health. All right, simple thought, how to feel healthier. Right, one of the things about feeling healthier is to sleep well. I realized that, yeah, correct or not, many people, they don't sleep well. I don't know about Cambodia, you know, in Malaysia, many people, they don't sleep well. You see, one day they only sleep for 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours a day. No, it's no good. No good. Right? So you're self-aware, you are aware of your feelings, aware of your thoughts, aware of your body. Your body, right? You feel better. How you know, you look at your body, and sometimes when you buy clothes, the clothes cannot wear anymore. Fat already. She's aware about herself, what she wants, and she set actions to achieve it. Congratulations, great. And all of us, we can, Sophia, all right, along the way, probably, you know, what we, please remember this word we call habits. You know, develop a habit. All right, I am reading a book now about habit. You know, it starts with small habit. Something small can make a big change in our life. Small habit. We will talk about that later. All right, what are the small habits that we can change? No need big thing. Wow, Lilian, I don't think, you know, it's a big change, right? No, I don't think it's a big change. It's a, baby step. Correct. Very good word. Very good word. All right, you know, start with something. So for me, same thing, you know. For me, my baby step, I cut down on sugar. I love sugar. Coca-Cola, yeah. Coca-Cola, my number one, you know. So when oh no, cut down sugar, so I stopped Coca-Cola. So difficult, you know. But after the habit, after I stopped, and now I drink Coca-Cola, I don't enjoy. Once a while I will drink, but well, it's okay for me. I don't need that, you know. All right. So so we are aware of our body. We are also aware about our emotion. Sometimes the way we show our emotion, whether we are angry, whether we are sad, whether we are happy, you know, we ask ourselves why we think like that, why we have this kind of a feeling. So we are more aware. All right. So as we go on, right, we learn the TFA, and also we learn a little bit about what we call as an EQ. We call it the emotional intelligence. How do you control your emotion? It's very important to learn to control your emotions, because that will cause you to certain action. All right, certain action. Okay, right. So yeah, would there be any question from you all? Either you can unmute yourself, or you can type in the chat box any question or anything you want to add. Wow, you guys are in the chat box, put down there, very good point, you know, very good point. Yeah. Anyone have any question? If there's no question, great. All right, I would like you all to tell me this. I give you 1 minute. Tell me, describe your week in one word. Write down, please. Write it down. Write down, huh? Because after writing down, I am going to break you into your, we can break you into breakout room. All right, in the breakout room, you all realize that you all shared very, very good words, like resting, joy, grace, complimenting and not competing with people. You forgive people. You know, people may hurt you, destroy your things, whatever you need to forgive, an apology, you know, getting excited, times that may not look so nice. You may have pain in your body, you cannot walk, whatever thing, but you think of a way, all right, to do something. You know, you be creative and exciting and be positive. All right. Now you realize that if you have all these words, it helps you to move further, move out. It helps you to do something. You know, it helps you not to give up. It helps you to we use the word called persevere. It helps you to continue even times are bad. See? So you see a lot like what just now we talk about TFA, the word thinking, right? You feel that, you know, this is how you feel. You feel that you want to forgive people. You feel gracious, whatever, and that causes you to act. You know, to act in a more positive sense. Instead of blaming people, instead of blaming anyone, instead of getting angry, but we move forward. You know, I like that. I like that. So someone say this, you know, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us, inside us. So you got to aware yourself. All right. So when we talk about self-awareness, self-aware leaders should watch. If you are a leader, all right, I hope that you will watch these few things. Number one, you watch your character, how you develop your character, and also your conduct, how you talk to people, how you mix with people. All right, so that helps us. All right, it helps us to better ourselves. If you show good character, if you show positive character, you will tend to influence people, and people will be attracted to you. Like just now, someone share about joy, you know, right? Paul, you share about joy, you know, you will attract people. Sometimes people curious, why are you so joyful? I just joyful. I just like it. I just like the way. I just like my job. So people come to you and say, "What's so nice about your job?" It doesn't matter. I enjoy it. So you attract. You see, you attract friends. They want to be your friend. So and then you behave well, conduct. So we got to watch. So being a self-aware leader, you watch, your how, because you like it, you don't like it, or you don't know, people are watching you. They are. All right. And also you also be aware of your weaknesses, vulnerability, and limitations. We will also talk about this later, maybe next month, June. All right, about weaknesses, your strength, your weaknesses, and then watch your weaknesses, certain things that you're not good at. Maybe there's some people that very fast get angry. Not so good, right? People don't like. People somehow they don't enjoy angry people. If you're angry, I know you're angry, I will stay far away from you. I don't want. Maybe you might get angry with me, so I don't want to say, so we got to be aware, and we know our limits, what we can do and what we cannot do, right? And work on our weaknesses, right? Check our emotional health. Some people very fast get angry. They call it emotional triggers. So easily, pop, 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 wow, they get angry. Right, so I don't think you need that. All right, what you need is to control yourself and to watch your stress level. We won't do much on assessment, why you angry, why all this thing. We don't do that, but I hope that you realize, all right, that these are some of the how should I say, be aware, all right, yourself. Why are you angry the way you are angry? Is it necessary or not? Right? If it's necessary, why? How can I reduce the anger? You've got to take steps. Probably one of the steps would be try to understand people. Instead of judging, we should understand people. All right, so you watch all these things, and also you watch on your relationship with God. All right, that's why one of the thing about reading Bible. That's why I want to encourage you to read your Bible. All of us, we are Christians here, right? We read the Bible. The Bible is real. The Bible is living. The Bible is active. We can learn something from the Bible, and actually not only learning, the Bible speaks to us. I was reading my Bible yesterday, all this thing, and the word came to me, and I was reading some devotional thoughts. The word of God changed people's life. That's why I'm telling you that my friend, a pastor, that he wants to not exactly adopt, right? But he wants to build a place, a center to house all the village children. Yeah. Hey, hi, Ratna, right? Ratna, right? I remember you, huh? Ratna is here. Fine.
Rachana.
Rachna,
Yeah.
Rachna, okay, sorry, Rachna, all right, nice to see you, huh? Okay, so yeah, I will continue. Okay, so he wants to be my friend, a pastor friend. Rachna, nice to see you. Oh, first time seeing you. Hi, Rachna. Okay, yep. All right. So like I told you, my pastor friend, he wants to build a place to house all the young people, children, and then he wants to feed them with God's word. Because God's word is life. See? So check on our relationship with God. How much you read the Bible, how much you pray, how much you practice Christian way. You know, what about your family? If you're married, how are you with your husband? How are you with your wife? Your children, for example, I always see Leon. Oh, Leon is not here. Leon cycling with the family, like to cycle. Oh, wonderful. All right. I think some of you also, you bring your family out, spend time with your family. See, relationship. And also we check our relationship with our friends, others. You know. All right. So these are some relationships that we can check. Right. We should also watch how much we develop. I hope at the end of this course will take about 3 months to 4 months. All right. At the end of the course, we would develop ourselves to be a better leader. You know, the first point is to be self-aware of ourselves. Right. We check on these few things, and also we check on our belief. Why the way we believe what we believe? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you feeding the children? Why me? Why am I getting involved with pastor that you know, he wants to help children? Why? You know, because we see life. It's a long process. I want to see at the end. At the end, you know, some children will have food. Some children will have house to stay. You know, we see far. You know, it's a long process. 10 years. I give myself 10 years to help them. Yeah. All right, long process. Right? So because I believe that we can do it. What do you mean? What gauges? Gauges is like a gauge is like a measurement. Emotional measurement. Right? Gauge is like a measurement, you know, emotional measurement. How are you emotionally? Are you sad? Happy? How sad? How happy? So these are the ways that we measure. You know, of course, there is no paper assessment to measure that. All right. So we just ask ourselves what level, what caused our emotion. This morning when I come out, you know, it's about to rain. You know, so I can feel sad. Rain again. You know what happened? Why it should be like that? Oh, you know, right? Feel sad. I take out my clothes will not be dry. Oh, I feel sad, you know. So to what measure? And I sad until I cannot eat. Would I cry? Then I cannot eat. People ask me, why are you sad? Oh, because rain. I sad until cannot eat. You know, so you're going to watch, right? You're going to watch. Okay. Do I answer you? Buhon? Buhon, is it? Buhon? Okay. Yep. Okay. Great. And then we watch our heart. Watch our heart. You know, somebody shared to me this thing. You know, a lot of things is about our heart. It's a heart issue. Why are you doing what you are doing? It's our heart, our intention. I'll put on the word there. Hang on. The word is intention. Okay. Oh, something wrong somewhere. Sorry. Hang on, Why are you doing what you are doing? Do you have good intention or bad intention? Right? I don't know about your country. In Malay, over here in many countries also. Let me pause first. Whatever you do, what do you want in return? Or should you ask, should you have any in return? You see, I know you all work in the world vision, and some of you are working another organization. Fine, you see, that's excellent. You are also helping people to invest, helping people to do work, but come back again, you ask our heart, what is our intention? All right. So as self-aware leaders, you got to watch these few things. All right. Okay, I want to let you watch one simple video. Okay. You can hear.
Yes.
Okay, good. Sorry. Okay, this is a simple video to explain to us what is self-awareness, what self-awareness can do, right? I like the last part talking about the self-awareness develop our self-esteem. When you know who you are and what you can do, what you cannot do, it builds confidence in you that you are sure about yourself. That you know that what you are doing is what you want to do, not people push you. Stephen Covey talk about that, proactive. I choose to do it, not that I'm forced. Oh, you all force me to do one. No more. It's I choose. Certain thing that you like or you don't like, you still choose. Maybe because you have to do. Right? I remember somebody, my superior. I'm a pastor. We have a group. My head asked me to do something. To me, waste my time, Well, I don't think I don't think it's a good idea to do, but because he's my superior, my head, I just do. I choose to do it. Number one, obedience. Maybe there's something good out of what I do. I don't know. Even though I may not agree, I may not agree, may not mean that I am right. I can be wrong, But because he's my head, I just do it. So there is obedience. I become proactive. So a self-confident, a self-aware person, you will be self-confident and build a self-esteem. You'll be proactive. Right? It talk about real self. Self-awareness is to know your real self, who you really are. And we talk about real self, there are few areas. Basically, we would look into the 4 areas of ourself. That is our physical self. Lian, you're doing that, right? Your physical self. You want to keep fit, you want to go on diet, the physical self, right? You want to feel better, whatever. Wonderful. And another part about you is your emotional self. You see, how you feel, what caused you to be happy, what caused you to be sad, are you easily angry, are you easily sad, are you easily happy, what emotional. And then talk about mental thinking. Some people think too deep one, and also we joke with people, hey, don't think so deep, may not deep, all right. So there's a mental, and of course the last part is spiritual, your spiritual self. So we in this self-awareness, we cover 4 things about your life: and the physical self, your emotional self, your mental self, and also your spiritual self. Now, what is this physical self? All right. Okay. I won't ask you to stand. So, just imagine this is your body. Now if you want, it's okay. Fine. Touch your ear. Touch your ear. Touch your mouth. Yeah, this is my mouth, my nose. The neck. You see. Move your hands if you want. Right. Okay. The leg, your eyes. Touch them. These are the part of your body. Just now somebody was talking about, I can't remember, about cannot walk, right? So you did some exercise. So that is that physical part of your body, which is important. Because if that part having problem, you can't walk well, so maybe there are certain things you cannot do. You cannot go to office. You just cannot. So you got to be more aware. So now, if this physical part is weak, something wrong with your feet, you cannot walk properly, your knees pain or stomach ache, all right, your ears problem. Now, some people may be a bit depressed. It will affect how they feel. It affect. So if you learn to, especially if you're part of body that is uncomfortable, so it will affect you emotionally, right? So you want to feel better, all right? You take care of your body, all right? Oh, electric off, yeah, lost Wi-Fi. Fine, it's okay. It's okay, fine. Come back anytime, no problem, right? Come back anytime. So it will affect, right? So watch your body, take care, all right? That's why every morning we wake up, we look at the mirror, we make sure that we look fine. When we smile, we look fine. We look good. The way we use the word called how we carry ourselves. Okay, so when our physical is uncomfortable, it leads to emotionally also uncomfortable. Okay, that's good. Cycling. My wife has a bad back problem. So we went to see doctor. Doctor recommend her to go cycling. We on, go on. So we asked why cycling is good. Cycling strengthen the knee part. He said that strengthening the knee, cycling, surprising, also strengthen the back, cycling. Okay, Sophia, no problem. Oh, you Kampung Stong, Kampung Tom. Wow, bad, right? Okay, no problem. I'll just continue. All right. Yes. What's her name again? Sini, is it Sini? Sini,
Sign.
sign.
Oh,
Sorry.
oh,
Oh, sign. Exercise. Yes. Yes. Exercise is a medicine. My doctor keep on telling me, you must go for exercise. Oh, okay. Of course, food also important. All right, exercise. So you got to watch yourself, right? Take care of physical self, including walking, cycling, swimming. Swimming can be a good exercise. I do some swimming because I can't run much, so I go swimming. So what you do is not important. It's do you enjoy doing? Don't force yourself. You must also enjoy doing it. Make it a habit. People can just go to gym. Some people say, yeah, why go to gym? You carry so heavy things, but some people enjoy. All right. So to some people that go to gym build self-esteem because they can see muscle. Wow, Swimming is the best exercise. Yes, correct. Sophia, why you cannot swim? Why you cannot swim? You scared of water or what?
Yes, and I am scared of the water. I am scared of the water, and my home is not close to the rivers. That's why I cannot swim, and I have never learned how to swim as well.
I don't care. Next time I come to Cambodia, we are going swimming. I am going to push you into the water. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Just joking.
Good.
So,
you
all
can
right.
you can
That-
swim at the pool.
Huh?
So Pierre, you can swim at the pool, right?
Not river, but in pool.
Not river. Yes. Okay. I tell people before, the first thing, if you really want to learn swimming, the first thing is that you must not be afraid of water. If you're afraid of water, you cannot learn to swim. All right. Very interesting. I pick up swimming. The first thing I cannot be afraid of water, and people tell me how to swim. I enjoy that. That's me lah. Yeah, football. But football, nowadays, football, if you play too hard, it may injure your knee. I got a friend who was a footballer in one of the provinces in Malaysia. He go for surgery because it affect his knee. So you got to watch, watch your football, right? Walking, okay. Sophia, some people use the word called brisk walking. Walking meaning walk a bit fast, a bit faster than normal walking. All right, that is a good walking. All right. Lady Ann also say that swim, yeah, good. Swimming, riding bicycle, walking, great. I don't know, some people also say don't run too much, because when you run, you like a bouncing. When you run, you move and may injure your knee if you're not careful. All right, I see many people, they jog wonderful, they sweat, they they enjoy running, but just be careful. All right, you may hurt your knee. All right, so some people say that it's very important to get good shoes, get a shoe that is comfortable. All right, so take care of your physical self. I don't know about you, how often you all go for your physical examination. So recommended that you go for physical examination once a year. All right, then doctor will tell you what's wrong with you and advise you for certain thing, certain medicine to take, certain food that you should cut down, whatever, right? Yeah, once a year. Once a year. Oh, Rashna, yeah, Rashna say 2 times a year. Yeah, fine, it's okay. And also depends on what kind of examination. Some blood tests and all this, right? Yeah, the kind of exercise based on our age also, correct. Like we don't stress yourself. We are not going for any sports. We are not going for any Olympic. No, don't just relax, you see, do what you're comfortable with, all this thing, you see. So self-awareness talk about taking care of your physical self. It's also important, physical self, because if you always fall sick, how can you be effective in your work? Correct? You cannot. Come, let's go to do this work. Oh, I can't go, I'm sick or whatever. So you always fall sick, so you cannot. See, so when you want to do work, you got to be a little bit more healthy, right? So that you can do the work of God. So self-awareness, talking about taking care of your physical self, you check. Only you know yourself more than anyone else. Yeah, isn't it? You know yourself. You know your condition. You know how you feel. You know how your body can take it. You do. Right? Only you know. See? Who? Guess how old he is? Who? Huh? Beyond. Who are you talking about?
Picture, the picture you showing.
Huh?
So, in the picture that you
Oh, the
show.
picture there. How old?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think he is more than 70
70,
years.
70,
Yeah.
maybe. He just learned to take care of his physical self. All right, wonderful. Sophia have not been going for physical examination due to COVID. Yeah, understand. In fact, if I go to any clinic, any hospital, also I'm very careful. So my daughter, my daughter works as a nurse, so she always contact with the sick people. So we always tell her be careful. So, the regular or physical examination based on our living lifestyle. Yeah, okay, yeah, fine. And also based on what we do. I always tell people, especially young people, if I have a chance to talk to young people, all these things, take care of their health. Many young people, they don't care about their health. Like me, when I was younger, 30, 40, I don't care. When I care, I'm strong. Yeah, fine. So when I reach 45, 50, my goodness, I realized that I'm getting weaker. Every part of me getting weaker. One of the reasons we get weaker also because of the lifestyle we had when we were younger. We don't take care. So only when we are old now we take care. Sometimes it can be a bit too late. Right. So I will tell my daughter, even though they're 25, right, not 30 yet, but take care of themselves. Take care of themselves, right? The kind of food we eat, lifestyle we live, and I always tell them, please rest well, sleep well. You need about average person, we need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep a day. Make sure you sleep that, right? 7 to 8 hours a day. Right? If not, if you don't have enough sleep, your body will be weak. We can buy something from the market except health. Soki, correct. Everything you can buy, but not health. And not only you cannot buy health, you are the only person that take care of your own self. You may have a husband, you may have the wife, you may have the children, whatever thing, you are the only person that take care of your own self. Correct? No, people can help you in terms of sending you to hospital, clinics, buy medicine, whatever. It's you yourself taking care of yourself. Good, very good. Now we have a good talk, and then besides physical self is your emotional self. So emotional self, talking about being aware, being aware of yourself, why you feel the way you feel, right? You also the emotional self also talk about your value. Different people may have different value. Different country may also have different value, So when I come to Cambodia, I must also be very careful, very careful about how I behave, because Khmer, you all, will behave different than Chinese only, or Malaysian, right? So undervalue, talking about people would act, too emotional, and they don't know how to calm down. You see, so when you're aware of yourself, you will learn to control, right? Learn to control yourself, and don't let feelings to take over yourself, right? Some people are just too emotional. They feel, basically they feel because of the environment, or the things happening, they feel angry or what. And many times your emotional self affect your physical self. Some people are angry, so they cannot eat. So it will affect them. All right. Okay. And so you must always learn to identify how you feel. That's why the lesson I asked you, the question I asked you just now, how do you feel this whole week? Give me one word. Some of you say forgiving, some of you say apology, some of you say joy. Wonderful. And that is your emotion. I hope I can remind you about your emotion part, and you will be aware why you know when and which times are recommended for our doing exercise effectively. Anybody can help? Anybody can help saying?
Yes, I like.
Yes.
Yeah, please, you can choose.
Okay, so for me, my experience that I always do exercise. Normally I do exercise at the early morning from 5 to 5:30 o'clock, and
Surely.
so for me, my experience, I do exercise at the early morning, and the afternoon also that start from 6 to 6:30. So for me, I just spend 30 minutes for my exercise, but I have two times, early morning and the afternoon.
Oh, early morning. Can you already see the sun coming up? Got it.
No,
Not yet. Oh,
yes.
oh, okay, okay.
Because when I get up, I get up on 5 o'clock or 5:30. If I get up 5:30 and then I start do exercise from 5:30 to 6 o'clock. Yes.
Lei Yang, doing exercise early morning, all right. Some people say, you know, Soki, I don't know, you know, they say that the morning sun is good. Yeah, so get some morning sun, vitamin D is good. So I don't know. Yeah, yeah.
I like and everyone. Yes, some people say that when they exercise at the noon, it the best time that we can burn the energy, the bad energy from our body. I don't know the good or not. I'm not too.
Yeah. Near my house, I usually see people exercise evening after work because early morning they have to rush to go to work, so they can only exercise evening after 8 o'clock. So well, unless early morning, I also see a group of people exercise early morning. That is those people they don't go to work, old people, aunties, uncles, you know. So for the younger people, they go to work. Usually they exercise at night. Right? I don't know. I don't know. I am not those people, the expert in exercise. I just feel that you find out your best time. Your best time. All right. So it can be morning, it can be evening. Morning time to do exercise, it helps to wake our body. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Some, you know, like some Leona, some Leong, you know, yeah. Some people they do that. They exercise in the morning, you know, then they freshen up, they feel fresh, they feel good. Agree. Totally agree with you. Anyone else? Right. So we have covered about taking care of your physical self. It's very important. Wow, you guys are great. Yeah. And then talking about emotional self. And let's talk a little bit on the mental self. Right. So this mental self, we're talking about concern about your thoughts and imagination. All right. Rachna prefer evening time. Yeah. Hard to get up in the morning. Yeah. Okay. Maybe because are you a mother, Rachna?
Yeah,
Are
I
you a
am
mother?
a mother.
You're a mother, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to make sure your children go to sleep before you sleep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe you know you sleep late, maybe yeah, I don't know. All right. So because you sleep late, so you find it difficult to wake up early. Maybe yeah, just maybe. Okay. So it's okay, fine, fine. You know, exercise in the evening is fine. Yeah. I just feel that important is you sweat. You know, important is to move your muscle. I asked the doctor. He told me that you must exercise. Okay, fine. So I asked him when is the best time. It doesn't matter, morning or evening, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Important is you sweat, you move your muscle. You know, my wife, sometimes she exercise as simple as on the bed. You know, because her hand pain. So I have friends that told her, just move the hand, you know, like that. And that is exercise. Next week, if I can, I will try to find a video how Japanese exercise. Japanese only exercise 5 minutes a day. No, I'll try to find a video and I'll show you. All right, exercise. Okay. All right. Great. So mental self is about your thoughts and your imagination. Is there? And not only that, this thought and imagination can come upon us without control. Isn't it true? Sometimes the thought come to us, we don't know. That's why it can be dangerous also. The thoughts, you know, positive or negative. So all depends on how it will control us. And if we are not careful, we use the word called distorted. If we don't understand things well, you know, thoughts can be distorted. That's why understanding something is so important. So important. And to be more positive, we must always change the way we think. Think the way we think. Sometimes things may not be that thing, but because when we think negative, think bad, so that thing become bad, and that will cause us to be sad or angry or depressed. So my suggestion to you is we can change the way we think. Don't think it as negative. Change it. How do you do that? We learn to be happy. Learn to be happy. All right? Take note when you are happy. Be aware. Be aware and think of moment. Think like, you know, why were you happy when you were young? Be happy. We are affected by who we were when we were young and our current situation. Just be happy. Right? Just be happy. Change. It's time to change the way we think. Because if we change the thoughts, now you change your world. You like it? Right? Change your thought, you change the world. I like it. So that is our thought awareness. Okay, thought self, our mental self, right? Our physical self, our emotional self, our mental self, and last one is our spiritual self. I don't think I need to tell you this, and all of you understand very well. Now, that's why I ask you to read your Bible and understand that number one, you must know who you are and remember who you are, the sense of identity. Number one, God created you. Psalms 119 talk about you are fearfully and wonderfully made, created. God did that to you, wonderful, you know. And because of who God made me, I am valuable. That's why, because of that, you are able to help people because of who you are, the resources you have. Like I was talking to this pastor interior, you know, he wants to help the children. So I want to help him. I want to work together with him because I have certain value, I have something to contribute. I tell him that I want to help. Tell me what you need. All right. So he says he needs this, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I will do what I can to help you. You know, Christianity talking about interconnection. You know, we work with one another. We God has made us in the body of Christ. We are not alone. I think all of us we understand that, right? First Corinthians chapter 6 verse 19. That don't you know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God. Right? God has made you special. Made you special. So I don't think I need to spend a lot of time on this spiritual aspect. I believe all of you understand very well, very well. Unless you have any question, any one of you have any question right now, or maybe you have anything to add, please unmute yourself, share to us your experience, your understanding. Anyone? If you don't have, I am about to finish. But before I go, I would like you to do this homework. Please write it down. I'm giving you some time also, maybe in the two or three minutes. Put it down. All right. Anything you want to write, go ahead. I am good at blah blah blah. That's it. This is your homework. We'll come back next week and then we'll talk more about this. Please write down all these questions. If you have your handphone there, you can take a picture of these questions. I'm good at what? One area I need to improve is what? When I was young, I'm happy that blah 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 blah. My father buy me ice cream. To help people around me, I need to blah blah blah. Right? People say that I am. You get it? Please complete this as your homework. We will talk more about this next week. Any question from any one of you? If you have no question, we are about to end for today. Right? Before I end, just one more quotation from Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu says, mastering yourself is true power. Wow. Yeah, Prashna, you like that, huh? Good. Those questions will help you to be aware of yourself. Any one of you text me? Yeah. Yes, finishing.
Alex,
Yes.
we go back to your question.
Okay, can. This one?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Alex, I have something to say about my thought.
Yeah, please.
I say about physical. I say about exercise. Yeah, we said that, and we know that morning time or evening time, which one is better than the other time. But based on my experience or the doctor said, it means that we try our best to do exercise every day based on our free time. Not specific morning or afternoon.
Yeah.
If we busy at morning, you can do afternoon. But if you busy morning and afternoon, we can do exercise in the lunch break.
Yeah.
Lunch break after work or the night time. Even 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. Based on our free time,